Welcome to Earth Curiosities. Our world is full of places that are difficult to explain and almost impossible to forget. Take your time, slow down, and let us begin. In the middle of a vast ocean, there lies a small island. This island is unlike any other. It is called North Sentinel Island. It is part of the Andaman Islands, which belong to India. The island looks beautiful from a distance. Tall green trees cover the land. White sandy beaches meet the blue sea. It seems peaceful and inviting. But there is a secret. No one is allowed to visit. The island is home to the Sentinelese people. They have lived there for thousands of years. They do not want contact with the outside world. They have their own language and culture. They hunt, fish, and gather food. They make tools from stones and wood. The Sentinelese are very skilled at what they do. They have survived on their own for many generations. The Indian government has protected the island. They have made rules to keep the Sentinelese safe. No one can go there. This rule was made to protect both the islanders and visitors. The Sentinelese have no immunity to common diseases. If outsiders come, they could bring sickness. This could be dangerous for the people who live there. The first recorded contact with the Sentinelese was in 1867. A shipwrecked sailor washed up on their shore. The Sentinelese were curious, but also scared. They attacked the sailor. He escaped and was later rescued. This showed that the Sentinelese wanted to be left alone. In 1991, a team of researchers tried to study the island. They flew over it in a helicopter. They saw the Sentinelese on the beach. The people waved at the helicopter. But the researchers did not land. They respected the islanders' wish for privacy. In recent years, some people have tried to visit the island. They do not always follow the rules. Some have tried to reach the island by boat. This is very dangerous. The Sentinelese do not welcome outsiders. They use bows and arrows to protect their home. There are stories of people being attacked. The Indian government has arrested some visitors. They have strict laws to keep the island safe. The island is a mystery. Many people are curious about the Sentinelese. They wonder what life is like there. Some think it is wrong to keep the island closed. Others believe it is important to let the Sentinelese live as they choose. Their way of life is very different from ours. But that is what makes them unique. The island has no roads, no shops, and no modern technology. It is as if time has stopped. The Sentinelese live in harmony with nature. They know the land and sea well. They understand how to survive in their environment. They have their own ways of living, and they do not need help from the outside world. The beauty of North Sentinel Island hides its challenges. The ocean can be rough, and storms can be fierce. The islanders must be strong and smart to survive. They know how to find food and stay safe. They rely on each other and their traditions. This is their life, untouched by modern society. The story of North Sentinel Island raises many questions. What does it mean to be free? What does it mean to protect a culture? These questions linger as the island remains a place of wonder and mystery. The island is surrounded by a coral reef. This reef creates a natural barrier. It can be beautiful to look at, but it is also dangerous. The waters are shallow in some places and deep in others. Strong currents can pull boats under. Many have tried to approach the island but failed. Some have even lost their lives in the attempt. The Sentinelese are skilled navigators. They know the ocean well. They use canoes to fish and travel. Their canoes are made from large trees. They carve them with care. The islanders have a deep respect for the sea. They understand its power. They only go out when they know it is safe. Life on the island is not easy. Food can be scarce at times. The people must move with the seasons. They gather fruits and nuts from the trees. They hunt birds and small animals. Fishing is important too. They use nets and traps to catch fish. The ocean provides for them, but it can also be unpredictable. The Sentinelese build their homes from branches and leaves. These small huts blend into the trees. They are simple but effective. The homes protect them from the rain and wind. Inside, families live together. They share food and stories. They care for one another. The islanders have a rich culture. They have their own music and dance. They celebrate together during important times. They honor their ancestors and their land. Their way of life is deeply connected to nature. They believe in the spirits of the land and sea. These beliefs guide them in their daily lives. Visitors to the island often bring gifts. They leave things on the beach, hoping to connect. But the Sentinelese do not accept these gifts. They see outsiders as a threat. They do not want anything from the outside world. Their lives are complete as they are. There is a story of a man who tried to visit the island. He was a missionary. He wanted to share his beliefs with the Sentinelese. He landed on the beach and walked toward the village. The islanders saw him and became alarmed. They shot arrows at him. He ran back to his boat, terrified. This showed the world how serious the Sentinelese are about protecting their home. Many people believe the Sentinelese should be left alone. They see the island as a treasure. It is a place where a unique culture lives. The world outside is changing fast, but North Sentinel Island remains the same. It is a reminder of how different life can be. The island is not just a piece of land. It is a world of its own. The Sentinelese have chosen to stay away from modern life. They thrive in their own way. They are not influenced by technology or foreign ideas. This choice has kept their culture alive for centuries. Yet, there is a tension. Some people argue that the island should be opened. They think the Sentinelese could benefit from outside help. But the islanders do not want this help. They do not see the need for change. They are content with their way of life, and that is what matters most to them. The island's isolation creates a unique world. Every day, the Sentinelese live by their own rules. They know the land and sea better than anyone. Their connection to nature is strong. Seasons change, and they adapt. They watch the sky for signs of weather. They understand when to fish and when to gather food. Sometimes, they build signals to communicate with one another. These signals can be simple gestures or loud calls. The islanders work together, each person knowing their role. This teamwork is crucial for their survival. They depend on each other for food and safety. When the sun sets, the island changes. The sky fills with stars, and the ocean glows softly. The Sentinelese gather around fires. They share food and stories. They laugh and sing. These moments are important. They strengthen their bonds as a community. One of the most fascinating aspects of their life is their relationship with the ocean. It is both a friend and a foe. The sea gives them food and transport, but it can also bring danger. They have seen storms that can destroy their canoes. The islanders always respect the power of the sea. They are careful and wise. The Sentinelese have a deep understanding of their environment. They know where to find the best fishing spots. They can identify which plants are safe to eat. This knowledge has been passed down through generations. It is a part of their culture. The island is not just a home. It is a living classroom. Every tree, every rock, and every wave teaches them something. They learn from nature. They observe the animals around them. They notice how the birds behave when a storm is coming. This connection to the land is essential to their way of life. As the world outside changes, the island remains a constant. Many people are fascinated by the Sentinelese. They wonder about their lives. What do they think about the world beyond the ocean? Do they ever feel lonely? But the islanders seem content. They do not seek more. Their lives are rich in ways that outsiders might not understand. Occasionally, news from the outside world reaches them. Sometimes a plane flies overhead. The islanders look up, curious but cautious. They know it is not part of their world. They do not chase after it. They continue their daily lives, focused on what is important to them. Despite their isolation, the Sentinelese have a strong identity. They are proud of who they are. Their traditions are sacred. They have rituals that honor their ancestors. These practices keep their history alive. They remember where they come from and who they are. The island's beauty is captivating. The vibrant green trees, the soft sand, and the clear blue water create a paradise. But this paradise is also a place of survival. The challenges are real. The islanders face them every day. They do not complain. They simply adapt. Their way of life brings many questions. How long can they continue living like this? As the world changes, will they remain untouched? The answers are unknown. For now, North Sentinel Island stands as a testament to a different kind of life. It is a place that reminds us of the diversity of human existence. This mystery makes North Sentinel Island special. The Sentinelese have chosen their path. They live in a way that many have forgotten. Their lives are a powerful reminder of what it means to be truly free. Freedom for them means living without outside influence. They are the guardians of their own world. As the sun rises over North Sentinel Island, the day begins quietly. The sounds of the ocean fill the air. Waves crash gently on the shore. Birds call out as they fly through the trees. The Sentinelese start their morning routines. Some gather fruits from the trees. Others prepare their canoes for fishing. Each person knows their role in the community. The islanders have a deep bond with the land. They understand when to plant and when to harvest. They recognize the signs of the changing seasons. This knowledge is vital for their survival. They rely on it every day. The rhythms of nature guide their lives. Fishing is an important part of their culture. The ocean is rich with life. The Sentinelese use simple but effective tools. They make nets from natural fibers. They also use spears for catching fish. The islanders work together to bring in their catch. This teamwork strengthens their connections. Each successful trip is a reason to celebrate. When they return to shore, they share the fish with their families. Food is precious. They do not waste anything. Every part of the fish is used. The bones can be made into tools. Even the skin can be used for other purposes. This respect for resources shows their wisdom. They know the importance of balance in nature. The children of the Sentinelese watch and learn. They observe their parents as they fish and gather food. They play and laugh together. Sometimes they mimic the adults, practicing their skills. The island is their playground. They explore the trees and the beach. They learn about their environment through play. Traditions are very important to the Sentinelese. They pass down stories from one generation to the next. These stories teach lessons about life and survival. They also connect the people to their ancestors. The islanders honor their past. They remember those who came before them. This connection gives them strength and identity. As the day goes on, the islanders prepare for evening gatherings. When the sun sets, the sky turns to shades of orange and pink. The community comes together. They share food, stories, and laughter around the fire. This is a time of joy. The warmth of the fire brings them together. They celebrate their lives and their culture. Music and dance are part of these gatherings. The islanders create rhythms with their voices and simple instruments. They move together, expressing their happiness. These moments are full of life. They remind everyone of their shared experiences. The dances tell stories of their history and their connection to the land. As night falls, the stars fill the sky. The Sentinelese gaze at the stars, finding comfort in their presence. The ocean sounds like a lullaby. It is a reminder of their deep connection to nature. They feel safe on their island, surrounded by the beauty of the world they know. Despite their isolation, the Sentinelese are aware of the outside world. They see planes in the sky. They hear stories from other islands about what lies beyond the ocean. But they choose to stay true to their way of life. They do not seek change. They are content. The island is a place of peace and protection. The Sentinelese have a strong sense of community. They care for each other. In times of trouble, they come together. This unity is essential for their survival. It helps them face the challenges of life on the island. North Sentinel Island is a world of its own. It exists in harmony with nature. The Sentinelese live simply, yet their lives are rich. They find joy in their daily activities. They celebrate their culture. They feel a deep connection to their land and to each other. As the sun rises again, the cycle of life continues. The island remains unchanged. The Sentinelese keep their traditions alive. They thrive in a way that many have forgotten. Their story is a reminder of the beauty of diversity. As the sun climbs higher, the island comes alive with sounds. The rustling of leaves and the calls of birds fill the air. The Sentinelese move through the trees, gathering fruits and nuts. They know the best spots where the ripest fruits hang. Each family has its own favorite trees. They work together, sharing the bounty of the land. Gathering food is not just a task, it is also a time for stories. The elders tell tales of their ancestors. They share lessons about the land and sea. The younger ones listen closely. They learn about the importance of respect and gratitude. These stories connect them to their culture and to each other. Fishing is a communal activity. The men and women prepare their canoes. The canoes are made from large trees, hollowed out with tear. The islanders work together, checking the nets and preparing the spears. They laugh and share stories as they go. This camaraderie is vital for their spirit and strength. When they set out to sea, the ocean stretches before them. The water sparkles under the sun. The islanders know the tides and currents well. They navigate with skill. Fishing is not just about catching fish, it is a dance with nature. They respect the ocean, knowing it provides for them but can also be fierce. As they cast their nets, they watch for signs of fish. The sea is full of life, but it can be unpredictable. They must stay alert. Sometimes they catch a big fish. Other times they return with little. Regardless, they do not complain. Each trip is a lesson, and they learn from every experience. After a long day at sea, they return home. The sun begins to set, painting the sky in brilliant colors. The catch is shared among the families. They prepare meals together, cooking over open fires. The smell of fresh fish fills the air. It is a time of joy and celebration. Evenings are special. As darkness falls, the islanders gather around the fire. They share their food, stories, and laughter. The flames dance, illuminating their faces. This is a time to connect. They sing songs that have been passed down through generations. The music echoes through the trees, a melody of their lives. The night sky is a canvas of stars. The Sentinelese gaze up in wonder. Each star holds a story. They believe the stars guide them. They find comfort in the familiar patterns. The ocean whispers secrets as the waves lap against the shore. It is a peaceful time, a moment to reflect on their lives. Despite their isolation, the Sentinelese are not cut off from the world entirely. Occasionally, they see boats in the distance. They watch closely, curious but cautious. Outsiders can be a threat. They know the dangers that come with contact. Their instincts tell them to remain safe. The island is their sanctuary. It offers protection and abundance. The Sentinelese have learned to live in harmony with their environment. They respect the land and sea, understanding the delicate balance of life. They do not take more than they need. This wisdom has kept their culture strong. As the seasons change, so do their activities. They adapt to the rhythms of nature. When the rains come, they gather food and prepare for the storms. They build their homes to withstand the elements. The islanders are resourceful. They know how to use what the land provides. The Sentinelese also have their own ways of healing. They use plants and herbs found on the island. They have learned about which ones can cure ailments. This knowledge is sacred. It is shared among the families, passed down through generations. This connection to nature is essential for their health. Life on North Sentinel Island is not easy, but it is fulfilling. The islanders face challenges, but they meet them with strength. They rely on each other, their community, and their traditions. Every day is a new opportunity to learn. As the sun rises over North Sentinel Island, the day begins with soft light filtering through the trees. The air is filled with the sounds of nature waking up. Birds sing their morning songs, and the gentle waves lap at the shore. The Sentinelese start their daily routines. Some gather fruits and nuts from the trees, while others check their fishing gear. Each person has a role, and everyone knows what to do. The islanders are experts in using the resources around them. They know which fruits are ripe and where to find the best nuts. They climb trees with ease, skillfully reaching for the highest branches. The land provides for them, but they also understand the need to take care of it. They only gather what they need, ensuring that the trees will continue to bear fruit. Fishing is a significant part of their culture. The ocean is vast and full of life. The Sentinelese use canoes to navigate its waters. Their canoes are strong and carefully crafted. They are made from large trees, hollowed out with skill. The islanders work together to prepare for fishing trips. They check their nets and sharpen their spears. Each trip is an adventure, and they approach it with excitement. As they set out to sea, the sun glimmers on the water. The islanders communicate with each other using simple gestures and calls. They know how to read the ocean. They watch for signs of fish jumping or birds diving. Their experience helps them find the best spots. The ocean is both a friend and a challenge. It provides food, but can also be unpredictable. When they catch fish, it is a cause for celebration. They return to shore, proud of their efforts. The families gather to share the catch. Food is a symbol of community. They prepare meals together, cooking over open fires. The smell of grilled fish fills the air, mixing with the scent of the salty sea. It is a time of joy and togetherness. As evening approaches, the island transforms. The sky turns shades of orange and pink. The Sentinelese come together around the fire. This is their time to connect. They share stories, laughter, and music. The fire crackles, casting warm light on their faces. The songs they sing have been passed down for generations. They express their connection to the land and sea. Under the stars, the islanders feel a deep sense of belonging. The sky is a blanket of stars, each one a reminder of their history. They believe these stars guide them. They find comfort in their patterns. The ocean whispers its secrets as the waves crash gently against the shore. This is a peaceful time, a moment to reflect on their lives and their culture. Despite their isolation, the Sentinelese have a strong identity. They are proud of who they are. Their traditions are sacred. They honor their ancestors through rituals and storytelling. These practices keep their history alive. They remember where they come from and who they are. The island is not just a home. It is a living classroom. Every day, the Sentinelese learn from their surroundings. They observe the animals and plants, understanding their roles in the ecosystem. They know the best times to fish and gather food. This knowledge is essential for their survival. Each lesson learned is a part of their culture. The connection to nature is vital. The Sentinelese understand how to live in harmony with their environment. They respect the land and sea, knowing they must take care of it. This respect guides their actions. They do not take more than they need. Instead, they live with balance and gratitude. As the sun sets once more, the islanders gather, sharing food and stories. They celebrate their lives together. This sense of community is strong. It helps them face challenges and strengthen their bonds. The warmth of the fire brings them closer. They sing and dance, expressing their joy and connection to each other. In the quiet moments, when the laughter fades, they listen to the sounds of the ocean. The gentle rhythm of the waves creates a calming backdrop. It is a sound they know well, a sound that feels like home. The air is warm, and the stars twinkle above, each one holding a story of its own. The islanders often share tales of their ancestors. These stories are not just for entertainment. They carry lessons and wisdom. They speak of bravery, respect for nature, and the importance of community. The elders take turns, their voices steady and strong, as the younger ones listen intently. Each story binds them closer together. It is a way to remember their roots and honor those who came before them. As the night deepens, the fire crackles and pops. The flames dance, casting flickering shadows on the trees. The islanders feel a sense of peace. They are safe here, surrounded by the beauty of their home. They take a moment to appreciate the stillness. The world outside may be changing, but here, life continues in its own rhythm. The next day will bring new challenges and adventures. The Sentinelese know they must remain vigilant. They keep an eye on the horizon, watching for any signs of outsiders. They understand that their way of life is precious and must be protected. The ocean may be vast, but their island is their world. As dawn approaches, the first light breaks over the ocean. The sun rises slowly, painting the sky in soft hues of pink and gold. The islanders awaken to the sounds of nature. Birds begin to sing, and the waves continue their gentle song. Each morning brings a fresh start, a chance to embrace the day. They rise from their resting places, stretching and preparing for the tasks ahead. Some begin to gather fruits and nuts again. Others prepare their canoes for fishing. There is a sense of purpose in their movements. They know that every action contributes to the well-being of the community. The children watch closely, eager to learn. They mimic their parents, practicing how to climb trees or cast nets. Their laughter fills the air, a joyful sound that reflects their innocence. They are learning the skills that will serve them for a lifetime. The island is their classroom, and every experience shapes their understanding of the world. As the sun climbs higher, the island warms under its rays. The Sentinelese set out to sea once more. The ocean sparkles invitingly, but they approach with respect. They know its power. Fishing is not just about filling their stomachs. It is a way to connect with the sea. Each catch is a gift, and they honor it. They navigate the waters with confidence. The canoes glide smoothly, cutting through the waves. The islanders work as a team, each person playing a role. They share the labor and the joy of the catch. It is a dance that has been practiced for generations. The ocean provides, and in return, they give thanks. As the day progresses, the sun shines brightly. The islanders return with their catch, their spirits high. The food will nourish them, but it is also a time to celebrate their connection to the land and sea. They gather around once again, preparing to cook and share their meal. The aroma of grilled fish fills the air, blending with the scents of the island. They eat together, each bite a reminder of their hard work and cooperation. The joy of sharing brings them closer. They laugh and tell stories, their bonds growing stronger with each passing moment. Even as the day comes to an end, the island remains vibrant. The sun sets slowly, casting a golden glow. The islanders prepare for another evening of connection and celebration. They know that life on North Sentinel Island is a cycle of work and joy. Each day brings its own gifts, and they cherish every moment. As night falls, the stars emerge once more. The islanders gather around the fire, ready to share more stories and the warmth of the flames. They settle in, feeling the cool night air around them. The fire crackles softly, and the flickering light dances on their faces. This is a time of reflection, connection, and gratitude. The stories shared tonight will become part of their history, passed down to the next generation. The elders begin to tell tales of brave ancestors. They speak of challenges faced and overcome. Each story is filled with lessons about respect for nature and the strength of community. The younger ones listen carefully, their eyes wide with wonder. They learn not just about their past, but about their identity. These stories shape who they are. As the night deepens, the islanders sing songs that have echoed through time. Their voices blend harmoniously, creating a beautiful sound that fills the air. The music is a celebration of their lives, their culture, and their bond with each other. It is a reminder that they are part of something greater. The stars above shine brightly, each one a point of light in the vast sky. The islanders gaze up, feeling a connection to the universe around them. They believe the stars guide them, offering wisdom and comfort. In this moment, they feel at peace, surrounded by the beauty of their home. As the fire begins to dwindle, the islanders share quiet moments. They appreciate the stillness of the night. The ocean continues its gentle lullaby, a soothing sound that envelops them. They close their eyes for a moment, feeling the warmth of the fire and the coolness of the air. Eventually, the time comes to rest. The islanders return to their homes, feeling fulfilled from the day's work and the evening's gathering. They know that tomorrow will bring new opportunities and challenges. But for now, they embrace the comfort of their community. They are safe, surrounded by the familiar sights and sounds of their island. North Sentinel Island remains a world apart, untouched by the rush of modern life. The Sentinelese live in harmony with nature, following the rhythms of the land and sea. They have chosen their path, and in doing so, they preserve their unique culture. Their lives are a testament to the beauty of simplicity and tradition. As sleep takes over, the island is quiet once more. The stars continue to shine, watching over the Sentinelese. They are guardians of their own world, living freely in a way that many have forgotten. Their story is a reminder of what it means to be truly connected to the earth and to one another. In the stillness of the night, North Sentinel Island holds its secrets close. The Sentinelese thrive in their chosen way of life, their culture rich and vibrant. They are a part of the island, and the island is a part of them. As the sun rises again, the cycle of life will continue.